Hello YouTubes, I have returned from our epic trip across the Rockies. Okay, it was a rental car, but hey, it was epic for us. We did pick up some awesome souvenirs, some awesome mugs. The only thing I didn't like that I picked up, as you could probably tell, was a British Columbia cold. Guess I'm not used to that damp climate. Best thing about coming home, mail. Get to that in a sec. Before we get started, this video is being sponsored by Hall's Mentholyptus. I will not be able to get through this video without these not actually sponsoring me. Okay, now hopefully you've been following along our little trip, and you will have seen some of the videos I posted. Now they're all really just straight off the phone onto the internet, so I will edit them down a bit, although I did post one today or whenever recently with the Canadian Pacific F9. Absolutely gorgeous up close, nice and clean. As someone commented, you don't have to weather your locals if they're kept in that sort of condition. So I will be uploading a few more of the train videos that we took along the way. Excuse me. All I can say is once I got to, let's see, where was it? That was Field. So if you go from like Lake Louise across the way, nothing but trains. Revelstoke, insane. Really good Revelstoke Museum, which I'll do a whole video on. That's pretty epic. If you watched some of the pictures on the Facebook group, I don't know why I'm pointing, but very good museum. So a full video coming up from that. But Revelstoke itself, just 24/7 trains. I could live there easily, but I don't think my wife would be happy. Okay, in other news, while we were away, I did ask Joe and Corky if they would carry on with the Sunday night live streams, and Joe and Corky, but mostly Joe, has been doing an exceptional job. And they also managed to get Discord to work on the live stream, which means we can have guests. So when I start doing the live streams, we'll be able to do all the cams as we were doing before and have guests, which I think is going to be epic. But you will need to be on Discord for that. We'll leave details when the time comes. Now, Corky, he's been suddenly working really hard on his new layout and has very recently got a full loop down. Probably got 3 loops down by the time we record this. So make sure you go and check out Corky. I'll leave all the links in the Facebook group. It's much easier than leaving them here. And also, let's see who else has been busy. I noticed that Chris from Govia has moved into his new place and is already halfway built his entire layout. Well done, Chris. Look forward to seeing how that progresses. James at Dundas Junction has been busy as usual. And Greg Dean, you'll know Greg, he sends me all my best locos and rolling stock. Greg sent me a message saying he is sending me something super cool. So that should be with us in a couple of weeks. Always excited to see what Greg sends. Other news. I know the picture's not great. I'm using this BenQ cam thing with the zoomy in and out thing, right? They actually responded to that review that I did. It was quite harsh, but it was quite a professional response, and they are going to look into fixing some of the things. I must admit I was getting a wee bit annoyed with all these people that were doing the reviews for the BenQ Idea Cam, saying how great it was, when it obviously wasn't. And a company will never fix something if people don't tell them it's broken, so that's why we did that honest review. So hopefully the next edition of this particular cam will be much better and worth the high price tag that they're asking for it. Okay, let us then see what I've got and who sent it to me. Box number 1, not too exciting. Well, it's exciting for me. I ordered this before we left. So I have another 10 TCS decoders, and they are all, as before, non-sound T4 LEDs. I really like these little decoders. They come with nice long wires on their little wiring harness. Nice and small, fit them anywhere. Don't have sound, but they seem to work really good. And they don't hum and buzz, so That's a bonus. So that was a nice little box to arrive home to. But here's the exciting one. You might remember ONR Drew, who sent me this a wee while back, which is a very nice Walther's Trainline GP I've forgotten, as always. Love this little thing. He sent me a couple of rolling stocks as well. Rolling things. Anyway, Drew has now sent me another box with... This is exciting. I did have to have a wee sneak peek at this. Drew sent me this. I'm still getting used to the upside down camera thing. Look at that. It's a Rapido Caboose. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get it out of the box, have a closer look. I think this is my second, possibly my third Rapido item. Actually, I think it's the second Rapido item I've received from Drew, which is insanely generous. Oh, this is very nice. Oh my goodness, I'm actually going to have to get... Oh, look! Oh, this gets better. Look, it's got a magic wand, which means there's electricity going on in there. I'm going to have to read the instructions because I don't know if it's lights or if it's a... I can hear something moving. Maybe it's just the wheels. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's maybe a light at the back. Oh, it could be them. It could be them there. Or it could be light inside. I wonder if I just touch it. Oh no, it's going to be powered through the rails. Right, let me have a quick look at the... Oh, nice little sticker. I don't know what these are. Yeah, I was going to say, a quick look at the instructions and I'll come back. Okay, hold on. Okay, I have now read the instructions and this thing is way more better than I was expecting. Not only does it have interior lights, but it's got marker lights also. Interior lights will always be on with the track power. Then the wand, and if you do this that way, it will activate the marker lights. I don't know if it's marker lights front and back or if it's directional or what, but I guess we'll find out soon when we get it on the track. So what else do we have detail wise? I can see, God, there's detail inside there, which I doubt very much you're going to pick up in there. Let me get something light behind there. Like this handy sticker I just found. You see the detail in there? Oh, this is going to look so nice. Awesome little separately applied grab rails. Oh, there's just so much to add to a Caboose. I'm not sure what this little pipe works for. That looks like it might interfere with the coupler. So I'm not sure if that's meant to be somewhere else. Let's not mess with that too much, but I don't want it to mess with that. What else we got? Lovely metal wheels, obviously, because it's got power. Look at all the detail underneath, that's ridiculous. Although the way I drive my trains, sometimes you'll probably see the underside. And the rear, again, oh, this bar does seem to go over to the coupler. Must be a prototypical thing. I'm sure that'll make sense to somebody. Not to me, because I'm thick as mince. A little pipe work there. I need to look into this to find out what all these things are for. I swore I would never become one of these rivet counters, but you know, when people send you awesome things like this, it's really hard not to. Look at all the separately applied and differently coloured items at the back. Not sure what these little panels are for yet. And there's a strange little yellow plate there too. I have no idea what that's for. So I was wondering if the windows actually... The windows do... Oh my goodness, look at this. Let me find something pokey. Because that window moves, look. Look, the window moves. Isn't that cool? And I think it's nice to have the windows like half open for realism. I'm guessing this one in here also moves. Oh, it's a wee bit tight. Oh, there we go. Isn't that the coolest thing? I cannot wait to get this on the track. That chimney smokestack there is a little bit squinty. I'm not going to mess that. I will end up just breaking it. This is awesome. Thank you very much, Drew. I will... Oh, look at that little... Oh, there's so much to see, and it's just a caboose, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Let me get this on the track, along with this, and other rolling stock that Drew sent me, and I think what I'll probably do is set it up with my new ore cars that I made. Oh, this will be the first train I run on the track since I came back my holidays, so that's kind of cool. Right, we'll see you over there. We are now on track, obviously. Let's give it some power, see if we can see the interior lights or if we have to dim the basement lights down. Okay, I can see the lights on. Let me just dim the main lights, give you a better idea of that for now. And I'll need to dim this light down as well. Lights on, lights off. Lights on. And it also has a keep alive. Right, let me run over this little magic wand here and see what the back looks like. Apparently there's a technique to this. Oh, that seems to... Yep. Yep. Come on. So it turns out the lights were actually working, but they're just incredibly dim. There we go. Very nice, but I doubt very much you will see them when the main lights are on in the basement. But I will know they are on, and they look spectacular. I don't know if they work at the other side. I think it might just be the rear. Let's have a wee look as it runs a bit. No, they work there as well. Hi. Oh, I hit something. Wow, really good roller. Oh well, he's off. Didn't think there was that much of a slope in the layout, but I guess there is. Okay, I do have the main freight train waiting around the corner in the dark, way up there. So I will hook it all up. We'll go for a wee run around the layout. I had no idea a Caboose could look so cool, but that's partly because it's a Rapido. My second brand new Rapido, and my second brand new Rapido from Drew, I believe. Thank you very much, Drew. You have good taste. I might actually have to splash out some of my own money and get some Rapido goods because they are really exceptional. Okay, thank you very much. I will need to get back on to working on the layout, but I've got a few more trains to play with and some more decoders to install. And I think the first one I'm going to do is that big DD40 job, you know, the Union Pacific that's that long. I think that could be a bit of a challenge. Right, see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.